Hey everybody, welcome back. Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 7th, nope, it's July 12th, 2023. I'm going to take you over to JM Bullion, so we're going to look at those live spot prices. But before all that, I'm going to thank each and every single one of our channel members. Really appreciate all y'all's support. Now, we're going to be doing the live drop mañana for the 2023 Morgan and Peace silver dollars. Whether I'm going to be at the fund show tomorrow or from my home, I don't know yet, but either way, we're doing the drop. So come check that out. Now over here to JM Bullion. Let's check out those live spot prices. Gold is up 317 to 1947.58. Silver's up 3 pennies to 23.38. Platinum up 6.38 to 949.75. And palladium is up as well, 11.10 to 13.12.50. You're looking at it in stock. American Silver Eagle for a quantity of 1 through 19. You're going to be paying $41.95. Well, that premium less the ask, you're looking at 1857. So that's gone up a lot recently. And could we see more? Yeah, absolutely. Could we see more of a premium that we already see now? Yes. So here are the bullion sales at the United States Mint, and I was saying, hey, we're probably going to get some data soon, and that's exactly what had happened. So we have 12,000 gold eagles. That's the 1 ounce version sold yesterday. And we also have 414,000 American Silver Eagles in 2023 that were sold for July. So there it is. Will we see more? Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Now, we do know that there was quite the storm in New York and West Point, so who knows if that had something to do with any kind of delay at the West Point Mint, but we should definitely be saying our prayers for the people over there in New York and the Northeast. Now, check this out. This is a really big deal. This is MarketWatch.com. This is the U.S. economic calendar, and I had to show you this. This is really a big deal. So this is consumer credit. This is how consumers are borrowing. Well, they expected the consumer to borrow $21.5 billion in May. Well, they only borrowed a third of that. That's huge. So the consumer slammed on the brakes when it comes to credit card purchases. What do you think that means, folks? Yeah, exactly. Now, here we are, Wednesday, July 12th, and this is a really big day. We have the Consumer Price Index. That's a CPI. That's core CPI after that. CPI year over year, core CPI year over year. All right, we have Richmond Fed President Barkin, Minneapolis Fed President Kashkari speaking, and Atlanta President Bostic speaks, and then Fed Beige Book. So what are they going to say? Well, let's say they say something along the lines of, we're going to raise rates 2, 3, 4 more times this year. Well, isn't that a sort of manipulation? Because what happens when they raise rates? The strengthen the dollar, precious metals get weaker? Yeah, that's exactly, I think, the formula that happens. But then again, I could be wrong. But I've seen it happen. Now, what does that mean for the consumer? What does that mean for all of us? Yeah, we're probably going to be seeing higher prices, I would think, on this report. But really, I don't think it's this report that's going to reflect the big price hike that we're going to be seeing soon. Because check this out. Now, we're over here at the Google machine, and I just typed in oil prices. I typed this after the fact, what happens when energy prices rise. And this is something I've been talking about with you for quite some time. But let's say you own a 1,000 or 1,000,000 square foot warehouse, okay? And you're trying to keep your ice cream cold and frozen, all right? Well, one warehouse pays a penny per hour to keep all that frozen ice cream frozen. And the other one pays $100,000 to keep that ice cream frozen. Who do you think is going to be in business longer? Who's going to make more money? Who do you think is going to operate with lower costs? Yeah, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? So energy has a huge impact on what we do as far as business. Now, what they're going to do is going to pass those pass those costs onto me and you. That's right. And check this out. And I think that the powers that be know that oil is going to be getting more expensive, and so is gasoline, because that's what gets everything to the market, right? So check this out. 8 hours ago, 17 and 20 hours ago, crude oil prices may extend gains as retail traders turn more bearish. WTI crude oil prices surge on supply cuts. Yikes. Prices are surging. That was 17 hours ago. Weaker dollar ahead of U.S. inflation report. That's today. Crude oil prices inch up on weaker dollar production cuts. Yikes. And check this out. Here's the setup. They're setting the expectations, and that's from Fox News, KTBB, and Wayne, W15. So we got gas prices down this week, but that could change soon. They're setting those expectations. Gas prices remain steady. Here's what could change that. Yikes. So remember I told you about a week and a half ago, I paid about $2.75 per gallon for gas here in Central Florida. That was a score. Because now it's $3.50. It's up $1 in almost a week and a half. It's outrageous. Now, speaking up $1.50 or up somewhat, let's go to this particular article. It's from coinworld.com, and it's by Paul Gilks. It's written February 17, 2023. All right. And title of the article is U.S. Mint raises prices on selected 2023 product offerings. And they even lowered some product prices. That was pretty cool. So here we are. The United States Mint announced online via the Federal Register on February 8th that the Bureau had raised prices on more than 20 numismatic products involving 2023 coins. And folks, why did the Mint leave it to the Federal Register to, well, I think that's a really good, so you can't point your finger at the Mint. You have to point at the Federal Register, right? Remember the messenger? They're always talking about that messenger. All right. Prices on some products were last raised in 2020 and others in 2021. So I think they did that to not lose any more prestige. Because let's face it, the Mint, how much prestige does the Mint, U.S. Mint have right now? Well, probably very little. I mean, look at the Coin of the Year awards. They were in 2 categories out of 10 and had 3 coins total. That's not prestigious, folks. That's piss poor performance is what that's called. Either way. Now, prices on some products were raised in 2020 and others in 2021. Prices increase are a last resort, but these increases are necessary at this time so that we can continue to produce products with the highest level quality that our customers come to expect. Yeah, that's just advertising. That's just words. U.S. Mint spokesperson Michael White informed CoinWorld via email February 8th. The Mint last had a general price increase, that's good, but we saw increases in 21 and 20 and some other times as well. In the intervening period, the Mint's costs for materials and labor have risen dramatically, similar to other industries. And folks, after this article was out in February, the Mint came out and said they also have to raise costs due to safety concerns for the Mint employees as well. So that's kind of a big deal. There's more costs coming as we are going forward, I got to tell you. And I think what time period will we see these price increases? I think we're going to see these at some time after August, after the, and let's face it, August at the United States Mint is going to be very busy. And I think they're going to lose out on a lot of money if they don't price those, if they don't price them higher after August. I think they're going to lose a lot. They're going to leave a lot of money on the table, is what I'm saying. All right, as a result, we must increase prices in order to ensure the numismatic program remains self-supporting as required by statute. Now, does the Mint really, do they follow their statutes in quantity and qualities? I don't know. That's debatable. Pricing for some 2022 coins and sets still available from the U.S. Mint inventory have also been hiked to the 2023 levels of any new orders. Don't you think that's a bummer in the summer, folks, where they didn't have these products, look, if you're raising the prices on products that were a year old or 2 years old to the new levels, that's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't seem very fair. Because you didn't pay that much for it. You're paying more now for the 23, I get that, but back then you didn't. Now, here we go. I want to show you things here on this list that are important for what my argument consists of, all right? So here we are, Proof American Eagle. We haven't seen that one get that spike. I think we're going to see, that's probably going to be next year. But the Proof S, I think that's going to be probably a 85 to 95, maybe even $100 coin by the end of the year. And you know what, actually, this is probably better visually, but check this out. The limited edition silver proof set, the new price is $220. I could probably see that being $250, all right? And then the United States Mint uncirculated coin set, the annual, the bread and butter, has been raised from $25.25 to $29. Now, let's head over here to the United States Mint. We have July, that's tomorrow. The uncirculated coins are being dropped for the Morgan and Peace dollars. And then just in the first week, about in August, we have the proof dollars coming out. Well, like I said, I don't think we're going to see these price hikes until after August. There we are. So that basically starts in September. Now, what comes out in September? I'm glad you asked. Not much. But what comes out in October and the fall is what we really should be concerned about. Like I said, that San Francisco Proof 1 ounce American Silver Eagle, I think that's going to be a $100 coin by October. I think the American Women Quarters, those are $60, $20 a roll. I think those could probably be about $85, just because of the costs that we're going to be incurring. I'm telling you, things are going to get real expensive here real soon in the next couple months. Now, check this out. These are the ones I'm really most concerned about. Like I said, that's the limited edition silver proof set, probably going to be about $250. And the uncirculated coin set, I think that's probably going to be $35. All right, now check this out. This is probably going to be the biggest red flag bummer in the summer of all of them. Yeah, it's a 2-coin reverse proof set. It's probably going to be the one that we see get affected by the inflation or the price hikes from the United States Mint going forward. It's going to be gnarly. Could this be a $250, $300 set, $150 per coin? Could be. I would not like to see that, but that is a distinct possibility. Now, let's keep on keeping on. I want to show you the numbers for the piece and Morgan uncirculated. So here we are, 275,000, 23XH, $76 comes out tomorrow at noon. There are 181,633 available still. I don't even understand that, because we go here to the Morgan uncirculated and we do the same. Look at this, 46,160. So, and that's not even 10%. So we may see a drawdown of that number as well, of 46,160. Now let's go to Great Collections. You wouldn't believe this. Check this out. This is the first PCGS encapsulated coin. It's a 1982 D Washington quarter in a Rattler. It's from the Witter Coin University 2023 charity auction. It says Great Collections is pleased and honored to offer a very special coin, the first prototype of PCGS, donated by PCGS founder John Dan Ruther. 100% of the proceeds of this auction, including full buyer's fee, will be donated to the Witter Coin University, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. There you are. It says here, I remember the meeting we had very clearly, recalled Dan Ruther. We were in one of our hotel rooms after a coin show in 1985. We had a meeting night after and after the bourse closed to discuss our book research project that turned into PCGS. David Hall walks in and holds up the very first slab coin and announces, instead of writing books about coins, let's do something revolutionary. We can grade and encapsulate coins and guarantee them. We instantly knew this was going to be the future of coin industry. There you go. So that's kind of cool. You ever had a moment like that? I don't know. But look at this. Here we are. Now, this is the countdown to the next fun convention. It's 1 day, 4 hours, 12 minutes, 30 seconds. There is a registration form that the fun show is asking you to fill out. It is going to be on paper only. It will be not digitized. However, some people are, I guess, pushing back because they don't want their information, their location of their bullion, their home, okay, to be advertised. And let's face it, the fun show could do everything they possibly could to keep your information secure, but since humans are involved, anything is possible. Now, who's going to be there? Let's go here to this particular bullet point. It says here, the U.S. Mint will be in attendance at the Summer Fun Show and will be bringing a truckload of newly minted coins. I don't know what they will have, but the opening day of the Summer Fun Show, that's mañana, it's tomorrow, is also the release date for the new 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars. If you're not out the Mint subscription plan, then Summer Fun may be the only other way to acquire one. That is a possibility. Oh, that's about that for the show. I'm going to go to the plus ones now. Hope you dig these. All right, this is Psalm 82:8. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for you shall seek your inheritance among the nations. And I believe what this says, and I think I've said this before, and I think that it's more important now than ever before, since human judges are corrupt, right? They're humans. You involve humans in things happen. We must work to make sure that justice prevails in the world, because the maintenance of equity and justice is a prerequisite for the continued existence of this world. That's huge. Now, you know what else is huge? 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Tesla. Love song from the album The Great Radio Controversy from 1989. Good stuff. Hope you dig it. And if you know this song, it has that acoustic intro. Yeah, I saved that one for you. So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, please tell a friend. Or maybe join. It's $1.99 a month. That's like a cup of coffee a month. Maybe not at Starbucks, but maybe Mickey D's or something. Either way, I want to thank you. Talk to you soon. Stacker out.